So welcome in. My name is Heidi. I'm in California, America. I'm just doing some readings today. I thank you for joining in. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, your vibes for the week ahead. You've got brick wall. Brick wall. So this indicates like no, stop, pause, this kind of thing. Okay. Putting a brick wall around yourself, away from other people. This could be a hermit mode kind of thing. This could be an unplugged. I'm unplugging my phone and turning things off and not answering my door and this kind of thing. It could totally be that for you this week. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So brick wall is the need for that distance, that solitude. It's the need to block yourself in and away from others. So if you find yourself too rushed and too busy and not able to do this, Spirit is calling you to pencil in some alone time, most definitely like every day, making sure that you've got a good 30 minutes solid to unplug and get away from others. However, I kind of feel how you might already be doing this anyway. All right, just not answering the phone. I'm not really engaging surface level stuff because I got things going on and I'm really kind of closed off right now because I've got things going on inside of me. Okay. And that's not unwarranted for the water signs. The card that you have here about what's going on is number 39, the owl. So 3 and 9 could be the catalyst for changes and closing up the final loose ends of the cycle before you actually complete the chapter of your life. Okay, that 3 and 9 speaks to me in that way. Also, the owl is about wisdom. Okay, guidance on your journey, looking at the past with clarity. The owl is the night bird. Okay, and I see this kind of moon here behind it. Spirit being on your side as you are within the confines of your solitude or your safe place while you're mending, recuperating, taking a look at your life then and now, what you have going on. Water sign, Spirit is really speaking to you about the wisdom that you have, the different facets of experience that you have held, and you've not lost anything at all. You have it all within you. You have all the tools, all the knowledge, all the experience, all the resources within you and at your fingertips to move in whatever direction you desire when the time is right. And I do not feel like the time is right now because this brick wall is here. Okay, that means clarity is going to be found in your solitude. If you are not meditating, please meditate. Spend some time in prayer with God, source, creator, higher power, higher self, whoever that is for you, because that's who shows up for your prayers. Okay, hey Spirit, come sit with me tonight from 6 to 6:30, please. That's going to be my time to brick wall myself and just sit in the energy of Spirit and flush my system, feel the peace, whatever this could be, because I really do feel how you have the knowledge and the education and the wisdom to decide what you want to do to improve the quality of the circumstances of your life potentially. Okay, but right now it's like time to pause and regroup and just breathe and rest. It's not the time to take action. It is the time to find that clarity, and the clarity will only be found within yourself. Additional factor, you have the card number 1, right side up. So I feel how that may be the ticket here, is that you finally really see things clearly, or maybe you're finally able to speak up and communicate about the way that you feel about things. This brick wall could be your healthy boundaries. All right. And this right side up, I see the blues around here. Like I'm speaking. Blue is the color of communication. Okay. I feel like I'm vocalizing exactly how I feel on the up and up, on the surface. Things are, I need to say this. Like that's what I feel for the water signs. I encourage you to set those healthy boundaries. And if those boundaries aren't received, then you can obviously see that this won't work. Okay, boom, bottom line. That's how the clarity is found. You've got to be straightforward. You've got to be direct. Okay, you've got to be wise enough, mature enough to see this through, to speak up about what needs to be said. Okay, because you are the one living your life and stepping into whatever circumstances you deal with throughout the day. All right, no more closing off. I feel like there is an aspect of the water signs maturity. Like I feel how you might be the senior member or the authority or the matriarch or the patriarch or whatever in your family. However, your voice has not been heard for quite some time. Maybe you've been busy, maybe you haven't felt the inclination to speak up about these things, and now they're finally under your skin to the point where I've got to freaking say something. I've earned my right to speak up about this, and in fact, I'm quite aware and knowledgeable, much more so than you guys think. Okay, so I really feel how the water signs are stepping up to the plate for themselves this week to advocate for their needs while keeping this healthy boundary, because you truly know that no one else can hurt you. You truly know that there is nothing that is going to be detrimental that occurs through you stepping up and advocating, okay, or having that healthy boundary around that thing that is so important to you. Okay, you know that it's the right thing to do and the sure thing to do, and you're able to really do it now. But I want to say that doesn't mean it's easy. All right, it doesn't mean you don't have fears. It doesn't mean you don't overthink it, or afterwards you think back everything that was said and go, oh my God, why did I say that? I should have said this. I should have said that. Right? You start coming up with all the great things that you really should have said, to drop that mic on the room. And Spirit says, just do your best. Just do your best. If you're that person, kind of figure out what you'd like to say before you step into the room and say it. If you need to go to the restroom to formulate those thoughts and then come back to do that, no one will be the wiser. Okay. You can do that. Cancer. You have all of this, okay? And you also have major arcana card number 4, the Emperor. Stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life, okay? So I feel like you're pretty stable, all right? I feel like you are the emperor of your life. You have that stability. You're inside this brick wall, all stable as fuck, all right? Knowing what's right, knowing what's wrong, knowing what you want. You're wise, you're experienced, you're mature. And I feel how you can really see things and say things and attempt to implement some kind of change, okay? And that can also, like this owl, the more I look at it, Cancer, the more it starts to look a little cunning to me, a little pissed off to me, to be completely honest. So I feel how, Cancer, you might be a little bit irritated with what you see going on and the lack of change or progress, the lack of support that you may receive, whatever. That's where that resentment builds, that no one knows about, because we had this need or expectation that was never met, even though nobody knew we needed that. So I want to say this other card you have is number 15, appreciation. Cancer. I just want to say sometimes we can be a little bit pessimistic. Sometimes we can get our feelings hurt and be like, you know what, everything sucks. The world is garbage. My house is trash, and we can have that kind of vibe. And Spirit is just calling you to remember that a bad mood passes. A bad day doesn't have to last. You can decide to shift that focus and become grateful for the little blessings that you do have, like the fucking brick wall, like your healthy boundaries, like the stability that you've created for yourself, the clarity that you are finding. This is all something to appreciate, be grateful for. It is not driving people away from you or from loving you. It's driving the wrong energies away from your sovereignty. Okay. And you deserve this, Cancer. So be grateful for what you have and stand firm in what you believe in, and don't settle for anything less. Okay. So Scorpio now. Scorpio, you've got the brick wall, the owl, and the right side up. So I feel like this is you secluding yourself to make some kind of decision here with the owl, bringing that clarity, that wisdom, right side up, seeing things clearly and being able to vocalize that for the number 1, you advocating for yourself. The card that you have is the 2 of Wands. Stay or go, this or that. I really feel like this is you shifting tracks, kind of deciding this or that, stay or go. We're going to do things this way, or this is the way I'm doing things. This 2 of Wands can be planning to take a trip, planning to get a different job, new location, whatever this is for Scorpio. However, I feel how that this is not going to happen before any of this. Okay. So you are in this mode, finding clarity about your best next steps. Okay. And while you're in this mode, finding that clarity, something will arise, something will occur to you. You will find that clarity, that inspiration, and be able to step firmly in another direction that will start a new process for you, a new chapter, that kind of thing. The card you have here is number 28, victory. Obviously, that's a great card, but I'm really clued into this 2 and the 8. You know what I mean? 2 people, 2 co-creating, the 8 manifesting. You know what I mean? I kind of feel how Scorpio's life might be on pause a little bit because they're waiting for other people to kind of jump on board or to see how that unfolds in them before I can feel like life's comfortable again. Okay, so Spirit is saying to remember that those other things don't make or break the quality of life that you live, and you can decide to continue to be content and enjoy your life with satisfaction if you so choose, whether or not these other things things fall in line. Okay. However, it matters. Okay. It does matter. So Spirit is saying to unplug, set those healthy boundaries, find that clarity within your solitude. You know what you can live with. And I feel how there is knowledge that Scorpio can impart to others to help them live better lives or whatever this is. But I just want to remind you that even if you impart the best knowledge and it makes so much sense and it lands so deeply, like, they don't have to do it. You know what I mean? It's not up to you. Sometimes other people's souls crave whatever else in their life path journey that causes them to take actions that contradict your loving guidance or advice. Okay, even if it comes from a very wise, experienced place. So I want to say to you that other people's free will choices are not your responsibility, Scorpio. You've got to keep your side of the street clean and do your best. And I know that you know that. Pisces, you've got major arcana card number 7, the Chariot. Movement of residence, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. So this is major arcana cards, fast movement, journey, resolution, something happening right now, movement of resonance. This clearly says that things are happening fast. However, I feel how Pisces, maybe you're already cocooned in this brick wall. All right. Maybe you're already all wrapped up, just waiting to take that next step, take that move, whatever it is here for you. This clarity will be found while you're in your solitude, using your mature, logical mind, okay, to decide what it is that you want to do, because this is a big change. This could be moving location. It could be getting another job. It could also be an inner journey where you really explore who you are, the black and the white of your past, of your present. You recognize your sovereignty. You're the person who drives your life. You know what I mean? Without you, none of this other stuff would be involved or matter. So I feel how Pisces might have already pulled in and have that brick wall around them, but not quite feel very empowered to take actions of their own authority. I kind of feel a factor of guilt here. Like, well, if I do this, then it's going to hurt that or those people or whatever. Maybe it's going to hurt you a little bit to move away from some of those other things. But Spirit is saying, like, weigh it out, man. do you want this? Can you handle the lack of this other thing that you may sacrifice in order to get this? Like, okay, well, maybe I'm leaving the neighborhood and the neighborhood is familiar and comfortable, and there's a sadness there. If I'm going to leave the neighborhood, go to this new place, I don't know what this is about. That new place might be so incredibly enriching that it really overshadows any of the sadness that you might have felt by leaving the familiar comfort of whatever this is. Okay, so Pisces, you've got 2 cards that came for you. The first one is indecision, number 8. So 8 is the number of manifestation. Indecision means like you're sitting in an indecisive energy. You're attracting and magnetizing the same experience. Okay, so sitting in a procrastinating energy or not wanting to choose or decide is a decision to stay in that limbo. All right, so indecision. And then you've got the card number 6, contract. Wow, she's blindfolded. She's weighing the pros and the cons there with the contract, indecision. So I feel how Pisces, you might be, in your hermit mode, having this wisdom, knowing kind of what you want to go on and seeing this clarity. Spirit is calling you to really advocate for yourself, this right side up. Like, I feel how Spirit is saying, Pisces, don't sell yourself short. If you want something, go for it. If you want that thing, reach that high. No one is going to take it away from you or limit you but you. Okay, this Chariot is something happening really fast because you've made the decision that you're worth it, or that you want it, or that you're willing to put effort in that direction. Once you make that decision, it's going to happen very quickly. I really feel how Pisces needs to let their past self go and recognize that you deserve better in the future, and that you can have better, and that you can reach for better, and that you can keep up and uphold better. You can. So don't shortchange yourself. You deserve that next level that you are reaching for. That's what I have for the water signs.